Woo! Hello! Welcome back to episode 3 officially of me talking about things that I'm interested in. I have to fix this because this is... I don't know if it looks better and my hair looks... It's fine. In this episode of it, we're talking about this fashion book that I got. I've been very interested in fashion for a very, very long time. Mostly because I think that it's so cool that people's self-expression, like, I just love that people can use it for self-expression. I think that it's really interesting. I think it's really interesting when it shows, like, the times of things and stuff. Also, yeah, I think that's better. Unlike the foraging episode, I have been through this book probably about, it's thick, probably about 3 times now. So I have an idea of where everything that I like is. I just have to find it. And all of my videos are one entire film, like, shot, because I hate editing. Some people think that that's really, like, low effort. I think that it is an artistic choice on my part. And I do have a new phone now, but it just, these videos don't hit the same unless I do it here. This is one of my favoriteest bits. It's Ladies in Blue. I'm gonna have to, if I just go like this, there's no nipple showing. It's cool though, huh? No nips. If I cover it with my finger. I just think that that's really cool. There's not a reason for it. I just saw it and I was like, that's so sick. And, there's a lot of stuff that I think is really sick, and most of them I just think are sick for no reason other than I just think that they're cool. That is what ladies used to wear in the Roman Empire. That was them when they were doing, like, gymnastics. They had loincloths and stuff. And I just think that they're really pretty, and I like them a lot. Women being that. There's a lot of stuff that I really like. There is a bit that I'm very excited for that I'm pretty sure is coming up. And it is the medieval tea dresses. Medieval tea dresses are so freaking cool, man. They're, like, so beautiful. For no reason, even. One might even say. Nope, this is all just still the medieval junk. Boo. Boo. But, like, the tea dresses, they're just so, like, simple and elegant looking. It's in the Renaissance, that's where it is. I was like, ain't no way. There is a very couple interesting ladies on this page that I really like. This one, which you can kind of see, she's at the top this way, the black and white image, and then this one in the blue dress. I think that the way that they portrayed a lot of women in this time period, like through paintings and stuff, are so interesting, because they made them, like, it doesn't even feel realistic, if that makes any sense. It feels like very, I don't even know what the right word is, like not subjective, like very performative, I think is the word that I'm looking for. And, like, a lot of things were really popular at this time, specifically in France. It's, like, really over-the-top fashion, which is why I think tea dresses, I know that they're coming. I know that they're coming. That's why I think tea dresses are so glorious. Okay, apparently the tea dresses are not coming, which is fine. There's a whole page about men in lace, which I think is very interesting. I think that women's fashion is way more interesting than men's fashion, because men are just wearing the same things, I feel like, most of history. Women's clothing is what was, like, shifting up so much, and honestly, I'm not sure why. Like, my best guess as somebody in this current era is that because they were supposed to be at home all day, every day, they had to, like, come up with ways to entertain themselves. And men were not busy enough doing this. I don't know what time period this is from, but I thought they were really pretty. I just saw them and I was like, wow. Let's see. This is from the 1680s to the 1720s. And it's all about, this page is all about petticoats, which I guess you can kind of see. I guess that's why they did that, is because you can kind of see it around there. Oh, and the Marie Antoinette page. Oh my god, this is some of my favorite. I do really love the eccentric fashion of this time period. Like, it feels very, like, a lot, and I think it's really cool. And all of it was inspired by Marie Antoinette. She was the big galley who did that. I just love the mixing of patterns. I think that that's so interesting to look at. Mixing patterns and like feathers in your hair, like those big ones. Those are so cool. Tea dresses. I think this is where the tea dresses are coming up. No. I thought that it's Empire lines. I thought it was tea dresses. Where are they? These pages are also very cool. This is from the 1810s to the 1820s. And this is all about, like, I think that these are part of the tea dresses. Aren't they beautiful? They're beautiful. And it's about, this is talking about elegancy and high fashion. And it's simplistic now all of a sudden. Oh, except for the hats. The hats were eccentric. The fashion was slightly more simple than before. And the hats are eccentric with the big feathers. I love the big feathers. Yeah, I'm not like a fashion like, I don't know. Oh, see, in this page too, with the like slightly more simple fashion, but like the big old hats, I love them. Yeah, I'm not like a fashion expert. I just think that this is really cool, and I love seeing like the eras of all of it. Like, I think, apparently this is my favorite era. I thought it was in the 1960s, but I really love whatever is going on in in France. Because I think that this is all specifically taking place in France through this part of the book. Like, what the heck? Girl, what? This is so cool. This is also a Smithsonian book, so I'd like to think that it's all accurate to the time period. And I also love big poofy dresses. I really want one, and I really want it specifically so I can wear it to the club. Oh my god, one of my favorite dresses in this book is this one with like the trim down the back. I love that. There's another one over here. I like this trim better, but I don't like the overall dress better. Trim like that is so cool. I love a good bustling, I love a good movement, a rouge, one might even say. A rouge, or not a rouge, a ruffle? Like that thing where like you gather all the fabric and it kind of makes like a hanging. I don't remember what that's called right now. I love those though. And they're so elegant, and they're so pretty, and I want one of them so bad. I wish that like, they still made stuff like that instead of whatever they're making now. This new stuff is stupid. The Jazz Age. I have a flapper dress. The Jazz Age is also one of my favorite ages because I love a good flapper moment. I think that they're so fun and they're so interesting. And I missed the tea dresses page. I don't know where it is. I forgot all of a sudden. Maybe it is during. Yes. No. Evening and tea gowns. I found it. But it is not exactly what I remember it being. This is still really cool though. I'll find the page that I really love. Yeah, tea dresses are just so cute. They really are. I want the flapper dresses though now. I think the thing about flapper dresses is I don't necessarily love... Here, wait. Iconic. An icon. That's so cool. I don't necessarily love like low waistlines. They are not very flattering on me in particular, but I think that they are so beautiful on other people. It just makes me look too boxy, and then I have like such interesting proportions that it like makes me look boxy and then boxy. It just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. It doesn't give me the overall box effect. It gives me like a weird box. One of my other favorite dresses in this book is this one. I love this one. It's flappers with like light fabric in it. So delicious. My rainbows are starting. I'm so happy. I have sun catchers in my room, and they make rainbows, and I like the rainbows a lot. Modernism. I love this woman. Look at her. She is so wonderful. I love her so much. There's also a whole page, I believe, on mirrors, unless I'm thinking of an entirely different book, which very well could be true because I go to Barnes & Noble and I look at these books all the time because they're just so cool and interesting. It's like so amazing to see history through like various different lenses, and the fashion lens I think is super, super cool because I feel like it tells like the whole story, you know? Like I feel like when you hear about history, it doesn't make sense unless you see what the people are wearing too. It kind of makes the story into like, instead of like one bit, into like a whole bit. I don't think that made sense the way that I did it with the hand motions, but like it just completes the story for me. And tells me a lot more about the people, because I don't think overall history is very... Sorry, they got to my favorite bit in the entire book. Other than the bit that we were just talking about. I don't like the 50s, but I do like the 60s and the 70s. Oh, I'm not interested in like the statistics of history. I feel like when people talk about history, they're talking more about like the things that have happened throughout history, and they're not really talking about the individuals who lived before us. And I think that we should place more of a intense lens. My rainbows got really intense all of a sudden. Should I show them? No. I think that we should have a more intense view or like understanding or curriculum based on the individual people from that time, because I just think that it's cooler like that. I really love this fur coat. The little cheetah print. I feel like nothing that I'm saying right now is making sense, which is fine because this is just one of those videos where I chatter. My accessories that I love very dearly. Look at those. I wish I could wear stuff like that. I can now. I kind of have a pair of these sunglasses. I just got some contacts because they're medically necessary. Yeah, I just wish that history more had like, it centered the individual instead of the culture. And I think that fashion centers the individuals, you know? Swinging 60s. I love the swinging 60s. Look at her. Is this Coco? No. This is Twiggy. I thought I was on the Coco Chanel page. Look at her. She's so cute. Yeah. I just think that fashion is a great way to tell a story, and it focuses more on individuals and subcultures rather than like whole cultural ideals. This is another one of my favorite. There's one more of my dress that I can call my favorite. This one is really pretty, and there's one more after that one. And I wish that I could like wear some of these, but I know that they're like in museums probably. Literally the Smithsonian. Flower power! I'm a little hippie at heart, I think is the problem. I love flower power. I wish I could show you this whole book without probably getting copyright. I found my last favorite dress. Oh no, it went away. This This is amazing. It is immaculate. It is the coolest thing I have ever seen. Are you kidding me? Oh, this also goes, this is from the 80s to the rest of time, but I don't really like the 2000s. They have Vivienne Westwood. They have a whole page, like, spread about Vivienne Westwood, which is my favorite designer in designer fashion. I think just because it feels very eccentric, and I like eccentric fashion. I don't like things that are not eccentric in nature. I like it when things are really intense for no reason. Oh, yep, we're coming to the end, and I hate most of this bit. The end bit kind of sucks. The Lady Gaga meat dress is in here, though. I'm not going to show you, because I don't know how anything like that would happen, but, like, I wish that they had more iconic moments, like the Lady Gaga meat dress, because she was a fashion icon. That's, like, all of my favorite parts of this book. This did not, probably, I don't know what the right word is. It was not very, sequenced, I think, is the right term that I'm looking for, but it's my truth, so it is what it is at this point. I hope that you have a really good day. I hope that I was at least a little bit entertaining, even though I was very much in my zone, talking about things that probably didn't make sense at this point, because I am a little dissociated today. I'm a little up here, I'm not, like, in here, like, I'm a little, so hopefully it makes mostly sense. And you had fun. And then I'll see you later. Bye-bye.